children, welcome back to SPP Math Treasure. Today in this video we will discuss multiple choice questions of chapter 2 polynomials in class 10. Here we are going to learn what is quadratic polynomial, how will be the graphical representation of quadratic polynomial, what are the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. You know what is quadratic polynomial. How will you define quadratic polynomial? Quadratic polynomial is a polynomial with a degree 2. The highest power of the variable is degree 2. We have the general form of the quadratic polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c, where a not equal to 0. This is a general form of the quadratic polynomial. We have the highest power is 2. A cannot be 0. Ax square plus bx plus c, a cannot be 0. The graph of the quadratic polynomial has one of these two shapes. Either it will be open upward or it will be open downwards. This is the shape of the quadratic polynomial. It depends upon a. If your a greater than 0, graph will be curve will be open upward. If your a less than 0, it is open downward. These are the shapes of the quadratic polynomial. Do you know the name of this shape? Do you know the name of this curve? The name of this curve is called parabola. Name of the graph of the quadratic polynomial is called parabola. Now we are going to learn the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. You know, when we draw the graph of the quadratic polynomial, we know that it will be intersecting in the x-axis at 2 points. This is where the graph cuts the x-axis. Where the graph cuts the x-axis, that is called the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. The point of intersection of the graph with the x-axis, that is called the zeros of the quadratic polynomial. By algebraical method, by factorization method, we can find the zero. Here we have our first question is find the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8. Here we have options negative to 4, negative to negative 4, positive to negative 4, 2, 4. By factorization method, we can find the zeros of this polynomial. We have the polynomial x square minus 2x minus 8. This can be factorized by using the identity x plus a, x plus b. We know that x plus a into x plus b is equal to x square plus a plus b into x plus ab. Just you compare this expression and this expression. This identity you compare with this expression. We know that we have to think of two numbers whose sum is negative 2. Think of two numbers whose sum is negative 2 and their product is negative 8. Sum of two numbers negative 2, at the same time their product must be negative 8. A plus b negative 2 and ab is equal to negative 8. We have to find two numbers whose sum is negative 2, product negative 8. We know that the numbers are negative 4 and positive 2. Negative 4 plus 2, negative 2. Negative 4 into 2, negative 8. Now, when substituting like this, we will get x square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. We are going to find the zeros of the polynomial. Therefore, it must be equal to 0. Here we have x is the common. From the first two terms, we are getting x as the common. From the third and fourth, we are getting 2 as the common. Here in both the products, we can see x minus 4 as the common factor. Therefore, x minus 4, x plus 2 are the two factors of this polynomial. Now we are going to find the zeros of this polynomial. Therefore, x minus 4 equal to 0 or x plus 2 equal to 0. Therefore, x is equal to 4, x is equal to negative 2. At these 2 points only, graph will cut the x-axis. Therefore, our required answer is x is equal to 4 and x is equal to negative 2. Thus, our answer is option A. That is the right answer. Moving to the second question. If one zero of a quadratic polynomial kx square plus 3x plus k is 2, then the value of k is dash. This is a quadratic polynomial. One of the zeros is given 2. Therefore, p of 2 is equal to 0. This is the 2 is the one of the zeros of the given quadratic polynomial. We have to substitute 2 for x. Therefore, k into x will be substituted by 2. K into 2 square plus 3 into 2 plus k is equal to 0. 2 square 4. Therefore, k into 4 plus 6 plus k is equal to 0. Therefore, 4k plus 6 plus k is equal to 0. We have here variables 4k plus 1k is 5k plus 6 is equal to 0. Therefore, 5k equal to negative 6. K is equal to negative 6 by 5. Therefore, our answer is option D. K is equal to negative 6 by 5. Here we have our third question. The graph of a polynomial is shown in the figure. Then the number of its zeros is dash. We know the geometrical meaning of the zeros of a polynomial. The x coordinate of the point of intersection of the graph of the polynomial with the x-axis. X coordinate of the point of intersection of the graph of the polynomial with the x-axis. There are 3 points of intersection. Therefore, we have 3 zeros. The number of zeros of this polynomial is 3 zeros. Therefore, our correct option is answer. Option A is the correct answer. Moving to the next question. The quadratic polynomial, the sum of whose zeros is negative 5 and their product is 6. We have to form a quadratic polynomial. We are given the sum of whose zeros and the product of the zeros. Sum of zeros and product of the zeros are given. Let alpha and beta are the zeros. These are the 2 zeros. Each quadratic polynomial will give you 2 zeros. They will be represented by alpha and the beta. We can form the quadratic formula by using the formula x square minus alpha plus beta into x plus alpha beta. This is a formula to be applied to form the quadratic polynomial. We are already given the sum of zeros. What is the sum of the zeros? Sum of the zeros already given negative 5 and product of the zeros given 6. We simply substitute in this formula. Therefore, x square minus, we have alpha plus beta is negative 5, x plus alpha beta is given 6. Now we know that this negative become positive. Therefore, our answer is x square plus 5x plus 6. Therefore, our correct answer is option C, x square plus 5x plus 6. Okay, next question. If one zero of the polynomial is polynomial 3x square plus 8x plus k is the reciprocal of the other. Generally we take the zeros alpha and beta. Here according to the question, one zero is the reciprocal of the other. Then what is the value of k? K is one constant. We have to find the value of k. Zeros will be taken alpha and 1 by alpha. Normally we take the zeros alpha and beta, but one zero is reciprocal of the other. Let the zeros are alpha 1 by alpha, because 1 is the reciprocal of the other. We already know the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. We know the relationship between the zeros and the coefficients. We have here a is in the question we have in the formula we have a is equal to 3, b is equal to 8, c is equal to k. We know the relationship between the sum of the zeros and the coefficients. We have alpha plus beta is equal to negative b by a, alpha beta is equal to c by a. I think using this relation we can find the value of k. Why we use this relation? What is the reason? Because when you substitute or in place of beta we have 1 by alpha. When you find the product, definitely this will be vanished. This will be cancelled. Alpha will be cancelled. So we will be using alpha beta is equal to c by a. We have alpha. We have our beta is 1 by alpha. We have c is what? K. A is 3. Okay. Therefore alpha will be cancelled. Therefore k is equal to 3. K is equal to 3 is the right answer. Therefore in options we can see that these are right answer. K is equal to 3. Again we have to find the number of zeros of the polynomial. We are given the question the zeros of the polynomial is. We are given one polynomial. Then we will need to find the zeros. Which of them are the following zeros? We have, since it's a quadratic polynomial, definitely they will give you 2 zeros. We have p of x is equal to x square minus 3x minus m into m plus 3. We can each zeros we can substitute and make sure whether you get 0 or not. Where you will get the answer 0. Let us try by taking and by verification method we can try. First let us put x m. Therefore p of m square minus 3m minus m into m plus 3. We have m square minus 3m minus m square minus 3m. Therefore, here we are actually we should get answer 0. We are not getting 0. We are getting answer negative 6m. Therefore, definitely this is not the correct option. This is not the correct option. Now let us go for second option. Second option, let us see whether correct or not. Let us by taking second option we can verify negative m. Both you have to verify. Okay, minus m plus 3. First we can verify p of negative m. P of negative m, we have negative m square minus 3 into negative m minus m into m plus 3. M square plus 3m minus m square minus 3m. Here we get both m square is cut, this also cut, answer become, we get a 0, but we have two zeros, both should be verified. Another one should be verified. Now let us try by p of m plus, we have to try both, we have to verify. P of m plus 3. P of m plus 3 means m will be substituted by m plus 3. M plus 3 square minus 3 into m plus 3 minus m plus 3. We can expand by using m plus b square method. M square plus 6m plus 9 minus 3m minus 9 minus m square minus 3m. I think here we have negative 3m, negative 6 positive sum cancel, 9 negative 9 cancel, m square minus m square cancel. Therefore, this both the zeros, when we substitute for x, we are getting 0. That is vanishes. That means both the time we get 0, whether minus m and m plus 3, both time we will get the answer 0. Therefore, our correct option is B. B is the right option. Moving to the next question. The value of x for with the polynomial x square minus 1 and x square minus 2x plus 1 vanish simultaneously is, vanish means for what value of x this both the polynomial will be getting value 0. For what value of x this both the polynomial will get the value 0. I think let us factorize and see what will be the common factor in each. We have x square minus 1, we have a square minus b square formula, a plus b into a minus b. Here again x square minus 2x plus 1, by using which formula, a minus b whole square formula. By using a minus b whole square formula, we can factorize this. Therefore, this will be x minus 1 whole square, a x b 1, x minus 1 and x plus 1. Both the polynomials should vanish. Vanish means become 0. Therefore, we can cancel the common, we can cancel, and for what value of x this both will become 0. This is the common. Then here if you put a 1 minus 1 0, here x 1 minus 1 0. Therefore, our correct answer is x is equal to 1. Our correct option is, here we have our correct option is D. D is the right option. We have next question. If alpha and beta are zeros of the quadratic polynomial f of x equal x square minus x minus 4, then the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus alpha beta. We have to find the value of this expression 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus alpha beta. We know that alpha and beta are the zeros of the polynomial. We have the polynomial f of x is equal to x square minus x minus 4. First of all, we should find, we know the coefficients of a, b, c. We have a is the coefficient of the each term. A is equal to 1, b negative 1, c is equal to negative 4. By substitution method, we can find the value. First of all, we have to find what is alpha plus beta and alpha beta. Alpha plus beta, we have negative b by a. Therefore, according to the question, we have alpha plus beta is equal to negative of negative 1 by 1, alpha plus beta 1, and alpha beta we have c by a. C by a means negative 4 by 1, alpha beta negative 4. We got alpha plus beta is equal to 1. Alpha beta we got negative 4. Now we have to do some simplification here. We have to simplify. We have alpha plus beta by 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus alpha beta. Just by cross multiplication method we can do alpha plus beta by alpha beta minus alpha beta. Here we have the sum of the zeros, alpha plus beta, product of the zeros, alpha beta. Both the value already we found. Therefore, alpha plus beta 1, alpha beta negative 4. Again we have alpha beta negative 4, 1 by negative 1 by 4 plus 4. Now by LCM method we can find out negative 1 plus 16 by 4. Therefore, answer become 15 by 4. 15 by 4 is the right answer. Thus, option B is the right answer. Next, we have a very important question. We have the lowest value of x square plus 4x plus 2 is dash. The lowest value. We know that graph of the quadratic equation has any of these two types. Graph of the quadratic equation has either of these two types. Either the graph will be a parabola open up or parabola open down. It depends upon the value of a. It depends upon the value of a. If here a, here what is a? What is the coefficient of x square? What is the coefficient of x square? We get positive 1. If the coefficient of x square is positive, if a is positive, the graph will be like this. If your a is negative, the graph will be like that. Then what is the meaning of the lowest value? What is the lowest value? Lowest value means we have in the graph, of course the graph will be parabola open upward because our a is 1. Suppose if the graph is like that, we will be getting some minimum value. Minimum value means the y value of the vertex. This is called the vertex. The y value of the vertex. To find the y value, we have the one formula to find the lowest value or greatest value. Sometimes the graph will be like that. That time you will be getting the maximum value. Here you are getting minimum value. If the graph is like this, we will be getting the lowest value. If your parabola downward means we will be getting the maximum value. To find both the value, minimum value or maximum value, we have the same formula. We can use this formula. We can find out 4ac minus b square by 4a. Like that we can find the minimum value. What is a, b, c here? We have in our question a is 1, b is 4, c is equal to 2. We have 4 into 1 into 2 minus b square 4 square by 4 into 1, 8 minus 16 by 4. 8 minus 16 negative. We have negative 8 by 4. Therefore, the minimum value is negative 2. Minimum value means the y value of the vertex. Y value of the vertex, each point will give x coordinate to y coordinate. The y value of the vertex is called the minimum value. Maximum value means again y value of this vertex. Okay, here our answer is negative 2. Thus, we have C is the right option. Okay, moving to the next question. Greatest value of minus x square plus 6x minus 8 is dash. Greatest value, we have already discussed similar question, minimum value we found. Similarly, we have to find the greatest value. I think this parabola is open downward because we have the coefficient of x square a is equal to negative 1. If the coefficient of x square is negative value, the graph will be open downward. That time we will be getting the maximum value. Maximum value means y value of the vertex. Maximum value means y value of the vertex. Here also we have the same formula. We have to find the y value. We have 4ac minus b square by 4a. To find the minimum value and maximum value, we will be applying the same formula. We have here a is equal to negative 1, b 6, c negative 8. By substituting method, we can find the maximum value. 4 into a into c negative 8 minus c square by 4 into negative 1. 32 minus 36 by negative 4. We have negative 4 by negative 4. Answer is 1. Therefore, the maximum value of this graph. That means y value of the vertex. Y value of the vertex is 1. Therefore, our correct option is D. D is the D. 1 is the right answer. To the next question, we have the square of difference of the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square plus px plus 45 is equal to 144. Then the value of p is dashed. We are given the square of the difference. According to the given condition, we have square of their difference of the zeros. Zeros are alpha and beta. Zeros are alpha and beta. Difference of their squares. Alpha minus beta whole square, we are given 144. Now we need to find the value of p. By expanding this alpha minus beta square, we are not going to get p. Therefore, we have to apply one formula. We have one formula, alpha minus beta whole square. Alpha plus beta whole square minus 4 beta is equal to 144. Why we substituted this formula? Reason is we know the sum of the zeros and product of zeros we will be getting from the given polynomial. We will be getting sum of the zeros and the product of the zeros from the given polynomial. What we have A, B is here, A1, B is P, C is 45. Our alpha plus beta we have, what is alpha plus beta? Alpha plus beta we have negative B by A. Therefore, alpha plus beta is equal to negative P by 1. Alpha plus beta we have negative P. Like this, alpha beta we have C by A. We have C coefficient of we have 45 by 1. Therefore, alpha beta 45. Now we got that alpha plus beta we got negative P minus alpha beta we got 45 is equal to 144. Therefore, p square minus 180 is equal to 144. P square is equal to 144 plus 180. P square is equal to 324. P is equal to root 324. The root 320 square root of 324 we have 18 plus or minus. We have square root of 324 we have 18 plus or minus 18. Thus option A is the right answer. We have our next question. If the zeros of the quadratic polynomial x square plus a plus 1 into x plus b are 2 and negative 3, then we find the value of a and b. We are given the two zeros. Since 2 and negative 3 are zeros of the polynomial, we know that p of 2 is equal to 0, p of negative 3 is equal to 0 because they are the zeros. Then according to the definition, we can write p of 2 is equal to 0. Since they are the zeros, we can write p of 2 is equal to 0, p of negative 3 is equal to 0. We have to substitute 2 for x first time, then we will form an equation. Again you have to substitute negative 3 also, then we will be forming another equation. By solving equation 1 and 2, we will be getting the value of a and b. First let us substitute 2 for x. Therefore 2 square plus a plus 1 into 2 plus b is equal to 0. 4 plus 2a plus 2 plus b equal to 0. We have 2a plus b plus 6. Plus 6 will go that side, it will become minus 6. Similarly, we can substitute negative 3 also for the same equation. Negative 3 square plus a plus 1 into negative 3 plus b is equal to 0. 9 minus 3a minus 3 plus b is equal to 0. Here we have negative 3a plus b, 9 minus 3 plus 6. This plus 6 will be transposed into the RHS, it becomes negative 6. Now we have two equations, equation 1 and 2. By solving a and b, we have to solve for a and b. That means 2a plus b is equal to negative 6. Negative 3a plus b equal to negative 6. Now we have to eliminate one of the variables. Either a or b should be eliminated. By changing sign, we can eliminate one of the variables. Therefore, here 2a plus 3a we are getting 5a, b is eliminated 0. Therefore, we are getting a is equal to 0 by 5, a is equal to 0. We have to find the value of b also. You take one of the equation. First equation, we have 2a plus b negative 6. For a, we will be substituting by 0. Therefore, 2 into 0 plus b equal to negative 6. 0 plus b equal to negative 6. b is equal to negative 6. Therefore, we got answer a 0. We got answer a value 0. B value we get negative 6. Thus, answer is option D. Option D is the right answer. Moving to the next question. Graph of the polynomial p of x equal to px square plus 4x minus 4 is given side. find the value of p. We have to find the value of p. P of x equal to px square plus 4x minus 4. This is the graph of p of x. Graph of p of x is given. We know that the graph touches the x-axis at the 2, 0. Therefore, 2 is the 0 of the given polynomial, because that is the x coordinate. Therefore, p of 2 is the 0 of the polynomial p of x. Therefore, since 2 is a 0 of the polynomial, we know that p of 2 is equal to 0. Then x will be substituted by 2. P of 2 square plus 4 into 2, p into 2 square plus 4 into 2 minus 4 is equal to 0. 4p plus 8 minus 4 is equal to 0. 4 plus 4 is equal to 0. 4p is equal to negative 4. P is equal to negative 4 by 4. P is equal to negative 1. The value of P is negative 1. Therefore, thus option B is the right answer. Moving to the next question. Graph of y equal to f of x is given below. Find the zeros of f of x. Very simple question. We need to find the zeros. We know the zero means x coordinate of the point of intersection of the graph in x-axis, on x-axis. X coordinate of the point of intersection of the graph on the x-axis. We have here the point coordinates of this point negative 4, 0. Here we have the coordinate negative 1, 0. Here the coordinates 2, 0. We have to take the x coordinate of the point of intersection. What is x coordinate? Negative 4. Here x coordinate negative 1. Here the x coordinate positive 2. Therefore, these are the three zeros of this polynomial. Therefore, we have our option is C. Option C is the right answer. Okay, we have our next question. The sum of zeros of the quadratic polynomial ky square plus 2y minus 3k is equal to twice their product. Sum of the zeros is equal to twice the product of the zeros. Then find the value of k. Sum of the zeros is equal to, we know that sum of the zeros is equal to 2 times the product of the 0. Sum of the zeros of the given polynomial is equal to twice their product. See, according to the question, we have a is equal to, now question we have a is equal to k, b is equal to 2. What is the coefficient of c? We have c is equal to negative 3k. Now we have to substitute. Now we know that alpha plus beta is equal to negative b by a into 2. Alpha beta we have c by a. What is alpha plus what is negative b by a? 2 negative 2 by k. 2 into c we have negative 3k by a we have k. In RHS we have cancellation. K can be cancelled. Therefore, negative 2 by k is equal to negative 6. By cross multiplication, we will be getting negative 6k is equal to negative 2. K is equal to negative 6 by negative 2 by negative 6. Therefore, the simplified form is 1 by 3. Therefore, answer is value of k is 1 by 3. Thus, option D is the right answer.